Guys, welcome back. I've been overwhelmed with the support you guys have given me on the channel and on social media in general. And I've poured my heart and soul into it along with my team to bring you the best. And our goal is simple, right? Everyone should live a great life. And along those lines, you've sent me all kinds of questions, and we've answered some of them on what I did, how I did it, and all that. But I wanted to take a few more of them and kind of give you my heart to heart. So let's start. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Nene, a US trained cardiac, thoracic, and vascular surgeon and a general surgeon. As a healthcare innovator and a health tech innovator, I want to empower you to your best health ever. On this channel, we will share evidence-based medicine from all of us to you through our experiences and training about health and healthcare. The goal is to help you make informed decisions about your own health as well as that of your loved ones. We're here for you, so don't hesitate to reach out. So, a lot of changes, right? In the US, you do everything on your own. You are self-sufficient. That includes preparing your food, driving to work, driving to the grocery store, and doing pretty much everything. Here, you have so many kind people around you who take care of you, and it's a whole different experience. The second thing is that Mumbai in particular is kind of like Manhattan, and I think in Denver, where we came from, it was very quiet, and it was suburban, and so a little bit more active here. But there is charm to both of them, and I enjoy them both, and I think it really depends on what the mood is, and I could live in both worlds very, very easily. So, India is amazing. The culture is so rich with people and things. You saw this whether you went to any home and they always offered you water, or when you went to any type of event or met with it. And a lot of different cultures and religions and festivals. And so it's very lively here. I think if there's anything to be said, we have a little ways to go with traffic and infrastructure, which I think will happen. But I am very positive about the potential in India for doing great things. We've got 1.35 billion people here who have the ability to all think. And you take those, you put them anywhere on the planet, they end up being leaders and doing great things. It's just a matter of time before all of that comes back and all of these people do it for India. And I think now more than ever, we're building for India. So I'm very excited to be here. You know, I've kind of left it to them. I can tell you in the previous generation, they all wanted safety and security for their kids. And for that, being a doctor or engineer was just safety and security. You always had a job. You would be able to have a little bit of respect, and you would always be able to earn your keep and feed your kids. I think the world has changed, and what's happened is innovation has changed how people perform, what they do, and how they behave. And my kids take a little bit from both me and my wife, so they have the junction of science and art, or art and science, as you may well say, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And so we've encouraged them to do their best and to be happy and to enjoy themselves. And where that takes them, it'll be very interesting for me as well, because the story unfolds as we speak. But I'm very, very, very proud of them. So it is. I worked in LA at a place where we had a lot of the celebrities come through, and they really wanted their anonymity. They put their pants on one leg at a time. And in India, it's a little challenging because wherever you go, you get noticed, and you just have to be cautious as well as courteous. And that's the way I grew up, so it's really not a big deal. I think there's pros and cons to everything, and the good news is you can often get things done. The bad news is sometimes it's challenging to do the simple things, like travel in a bus or go in a train or do something which you want to do. Now, the real question is, why would I want to do that? Because it's interesting. I meet a lot of people, I see a lot of things, and it's all about touching the 5 senses all at once, and you definitely do that in mass transit in India. But anyway, I think the pros and cons are there, and you deal with them just like you do with anything in life. So it depends on what part of the training cycle I'm in, but generally I'm on a high protein, low carb. I'm trying to switch over, believe it or not, to a plant-based protein diet, but it's very challenging because I don't want to use dairy products because I'm lactose intolerant. I've told you that before. And so I just have to find the right amount of protein so I can continue to build muscle and be the athlete I am. But at the same time, I want it to be fun. Now, the good news in India is veg is amazing, and you get it everywhere, and it's really, really good. And that challenge going outside of India is sometimes a deal, but I think nowadays vegan is very common everywhere. But I haven't achieved that yet, so I'm working towards it, and for multiple reasons, and we'll talk about that in another video. I think you have to follow your creativity. We are already producing films, and my part in that is less than my wife's, obviously, but I think the main thing is that you need to be creative in whatever you do and be innovative in how you apply things. I don't think I have really actively engaged in that, but look, I think everyone does a little bit of acting in their lives and how they respond to certain situations, and often you mask your true feelings or you do other things. So I think it's part of the human situation. I am really busy and intent right now on creating this massive healthcare system which will scale medicine to everyone and democratize things. And really that's my focus. And so I'm not really concerned with the other trappings of it, because you build a great platform, a great product or a great service which serves people, and the byproduct's whatever they want or you want. But I think the idea is to bring people together and start a dialogue. So I think it varies. In the pandemic, it was really hard. Though we had a gym, it was hard getting up the sort of muster to wake up in the morning and go there because the news was so doggone depressing. Now, all of a sudden, getting out, 3 days a week I'm in the gym, and then I'm trying to play as much tennis as I can, that I can manage. And then I'm also walking my dog and trying to get some walking time in. And then finally, I think yoga has to be a part of this, and just kind of maintaining your flexibility as well as your focus is critical. So those are the things I look towards. And I try to make it a group activity with a trainer or with my wife or with the kids. And it's been fun that way. So heart surgery is long periods of boredom punctuated by short periods of absolute terror. And what I mean by that is that you're continuously thinking. And some of it becomes mechanical, the other thing is judgment-based, and then a lot of it is dealing with situations, like if you get bleeding, or if you get a heart which won't revive and wake up, or if the grafts aren't open. Most of it, 99.9% is routine. It's just that 0.1% that you train for your whole doggone career to make sure that you do it right. And not just you, but you have a team of 5 to 10 people with you, an anesthesiologist, an assistant, a set of nurses in the OR, and then orderlies who go back and forth if you need blood products or anything like that. And then you also have systems up above. So it's about coordinating a team. And I look at it as a team approach in the ultimate sense, in that you continuously train for everything. In the event that you need to use those skills, they actually happen. So it's almost like firefighting or the military or a football team or a cricket team or anything like that. You continuously train for every instance that's going to be there. And obviously you've studied for years and years and years to get the background, but it's the art and science of medicine as well as the practice of medicine. So as always, it's great talking with you guys. Don't forget, if you're a new subscriber, to subscribe to the channel and share this with everyone you know, and hit the like button if you like what we're saying. As always, it's about creating a group and dialogue so that we can become stronger and faster and better together. And so I look forward to speaking with you more often, and until the next time.